Hello, hello, hello. How we doing today? My name is SpectrumDominus, and welcome to the September Pro Wrestling Loot box opening here at my Wrestle Zone. For those of you who watched my September Wrestle Crate, you'll notice a few things that was open during that box. I'm wearing the Viper T-shirt. You got Daivari sitting here right over my shoulder. You got the Ring of Honor. Can't do it reversed. The mirror is bad. I got the Ring of Honor DVD right there, and the Roman Reigns. Yeah, I can't do it. Coaster right there, as well as Vince Russo right over my shoulder here. There's that. There he is. So we got the September Pro Wrestle Crate stuff added. Oh, and this is Bray Wyatt down here. Bray Wyatt's T-shirt that came. We got 2 T-shirts that month, but. Now we're going to be opening the Pro Wrestling Loot Box. For those who didn't watch the Wrestle Crate opening, a few things to note. I am getting the WWE Loot Crate. It will be starting, I believe, this month sometime. So we should be having 3 October box openings, and then I probably will cut down to just WWE Loot Crate or WWE Loot Crate and one of the other 2. We'll see how things work out. But until then, we do have 2 boxes to open, and this is Pro Wrestling Loot. Let's see what we got with this. So as always, we open the box towards you, so I don't see, and just pull out and show. So first, I'm feeling a T-shirt. It looks to be the color white. Not a fan of white T-shirts generally. Let's see what we got. This says, vote Woo! The Nature Boy 2016. That's actually very cool. Never been a huge Nature Boy fan. Wouldn't say that I am now. Do recognize him as a legend and arguably one of the top 5 greatest wrestlers of all time, whether I like him or not. But what makes this shirt great is how up in the air this election is, how who to vote for, and I'm not going to get all political here. I'm not going to tell you my views. I'm not going to tell you what's going on, but I do like the things that are vote something silly 2016 just because. So now this is bagged, but still feels like a T-shirt. I'm going to guess it's not a T-shirt, but oh, it's a towel of some sort. Oh, it's one of John Cena's Never Give Up towels. That is awesome. I am a big John Cena fan. I know that makes me a mark. But he is done more for this. You know, he's not The Rock or Stone Cold, where he was the great of his time, just the great of his time. He's like Hogan, where he's the great of his time, and he's done a lot for the sport outside of wrestling. So I think that he is. When you talk about greatest wrestlers of all time, you're talking about Stone Cold and Rock and Shawn Michaels. When you talk about people who did a lot for the sport that wasn't necessarily great wrestlers, you're talking Hogan, Flair, Cena. I think Cena fits in with Hogan and Flair, not as much with Shawn Michaels and The Rock. But everyone in that group is huge as far as great wrestlers, and I think John Cena is a great wrestler from that perspective. Next, I got a DVD. It is a Pro Wrestling Loot DVD, meaning that, I mean, you can see that it's an exclusive DVD. You can see that it's kind of, because of the black bar here, that they printed up their own paper and slid it into a DVD case. So, interesting. I don't know where the matches come from, if Pro Wrestling Loot held their own event. It's got a tag team main event. Conan La Parka versus Hijo del Rey Mysterio versus Scrap Iron. Oh, Hijo Day and Rey Mysterio. I think. I'm not sure. Versus Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. Oh, it must be a 6-man tag. I see. Conan La Parka and Hijo Day Rey Mysterio versus Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. Sin Bodhi and the Demon. Tag team match, Solar and Puma versus Black Tiger and Stigma. Women's match, Nikki, the New York Knockout, and Thunder Kitty versus Buggy Nova and Casanova, which is another tag match. And then singles match, TJ Perkins versus Famous B. So from all that, what I heard was, I know Conan and LaParker from back in the WCW days never was big fans, and TJ Perkins, who I am a big fan of, our new cruiserweight champion. Don't know that I'm gonna find as much interest in that one, but you know, what can you say? It could happen. Maybe it's great. So then we got one of these art cards. Virgil, Wrestling Superstar, hugs $5. That's actually pretty sad. That is sad. I want to cry. ScottLostComics.com. I just did an advertisement for ScottLostComics.com. So that's gonna make me cry a little. Poor Virgil. And then we got one of those cards we got last month. We got a Sasha Banks. This month it is a Bret Hitman Hart. And if you watched on More on Wrestling, my other wrestling channel where we did our box openings, if you watched last month, Sasha was number 6. This is number 7, which leads me to believe that there were 5 before this. I thought maybe there was a deck and they were sending them out in random order. But now that I know that there are only 5 that I don't have, I may try to get the first 5 and stick with Pro Wrestling Loot just to, you know, make that set. Then we've got the card that tells us what's in the box, and the last thing is our autograph picture, which I haven't seen yet. Here it goes. You see it first. Paul London. Paul London, one half of a lot of Flair. There we go. One half of the former tag team champions with the Brian Kendrick. New Day just beat their record of all-time tag team champion list. We're just running out of room on this table. So that's pretty cool. I've had better, but I've had worse in autographs. So I would say that's probably my fourth favorite autograph I've received. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, fourth favorite autograph that I've received. So pretty good box. I would say. Let's see. If I'm comparing it to the Wrestle Crate, the DVD in Wrestle Crate was better. The T-shirt in Wrestle Crate was better. The second T-shirt, I rather this from Pro Wrestling Loot than the second T-shirt. So that's one for Pro Wrestling Loot. The autograph I got Daivari, or I got Paul London. I prefer Paul London. That being said, Daivari's still relevant, so at least it has somewhere to go. Paul London's pretty much done. So, aside from that, other things we got were... We got a second autograph. Oh, Vince Russo. Actually, I like the Vince Russo one better. So, the autograph in the Pro Wrestling, the Wrestle Crate was better too. And all in all, I'd have to say Wrestle Crate won this one. If it wasn't for the Bret Hart card... Can't bend enough. There you go. The Bret Hart card, I would probably say I'm sticking with Wrestle Crate. Wrestle Crate is more expensive, so we'll see. I'm gonna get October boxes, so we'll give it one more chance to really tip the weight. If you like the video, go ahead and click like. Subscribe for more videos. Let me know in the comments if you prefer the Pro Wrestling or the Wrestle Crate. Watch both videos and let me know what you're thinking. And make sure you come back and see us next month. Bye-bye.